Yeah, like northern Germany, west of, east of the Rhine. Like, like this area right here. And then they started pushing east. Although maybe they are from this, I don't know. But of course this used to be a part of Germany, this area. It then stopped being Germany because the Slavs, but then it became Germany again, so I don't know. Yeah, like this area. Northern Germany. And then the Celts were all around this area, but of course then the Germans took over a lot of it, so. History lesson of the day. Of course, I'm not sure actually anyone. When I say they originated in northern Germany, they might have originated in Denmark. They might have originated in Sweden, Norway. Like we actually, I'm not sure we actually know, but it was that general area because no one really knows who lived in Norway before the Germanic peoples did. So, because that would be some sort of form of pre-Indo-European people and. That's just not something we have that much or any information about, really. At least not about like the specific of their culture or wherever. Really? Really? I restarted so I would be able to use my general a bit more, and he dies after one war? At least the follow-up general was really awesome too, so I think the gods heard my complaint and they have provided. See? When shit goes bad, all you gotta do is call God a right proper cunt, and then he'll be like, okay, fine, I guess you can have another general then. The Germans were forced out by the Huns? Yeah, the Germans that had migrated to what is today Ukraine were forced out, or like, you know, that sort of area. Although it might not even have been the German or the Huns who forced them out. It might be the people, like the people who were forced out by the Huns forced out the Germans. This is like very standard for the nomadic place, because like the Huns themselves were forced out by someone else, and then the Huns forced, like, you know, that's why steppe people always tend to invade others, because some sort of political change will happen on the steppe to upset the stability of the place, and then some people will start migrating, and that will force another people to start migrating, and at a certain point you just run out of steppe. And that's why steppe people keep invading what is today Romania, Bulgaria, because that's like that's the edge of the world of the steppe, if you will. That and the fact that they want loot, but essentially people will be forced to invade their neighbor, or like the steppe people will be forced to invade their neighbors no matter what they actually want. Oh, I don't like you improving in relations with Vex. That's not healthy. Not healthy for me, anyways. Let's try and ally these guys. We'll go a bit over the limit, but let's just see if I can convince them to not support their dipshits over here. No, they'll still support them. Damn it. Is there really no aim? Not unless I spend a bunch of time building up trust and... Oh fuck, you actually won that war? No, that's not what you were supposed to be doing. Because invading you will be harder than invading those other guys. Oh well. No, I will not marry you. I might not even keep that alliance. Probably will not keep that alliance. Low step green 4. Hi. I decided to restart the game because I wasn't happy with the way I was doing. Honestly, not that happy about the way I'm doing now either, though. So maybe I jumped the gun a bit. I wanted to be able to use that really awesome general I start with to get some cool stuff going, but he just went up and died immediately, basically. Is Green Force ever happy with Green Force? No. No, not really. I think we get one thing a year here, so we should be able to just wait 3 years. It's annoying, but I think it would make sense to wait until we actually have some good alliances before we run off to this war. Just to be safe. I mean, I guess we could invade the Mountain Huggers. They don't have as many friends anymore. They just have a bunch of sheep as friends. But they have a pretty big army, though. And that's probably an army that can get bigger, too. Plus, all the land is kind of... Actually, no, there's one province here that would be really nice. If I can accept Outhie, we could try and make like a second little home over here. Wouldn't that be convenient? Because these are fairies, right? Or are they goblins? They are Untermenschen, though, so I would be allowed to cleanse them. Actually, I'm not sure. No, I don't think I can cleanse them with the actual in-game cleansing mechanic, but I do think I can, like... Basically, I always have CB on it, and it's cheap as hell to take. There is gold here? There is gold? Okay, well, my priorities just shifted, didn't they? Goblinic shamanism. So they are goblins, right, okay. Well, they're manlets. And you're allowed to bully manlets last time I checked, so... The question really becomes, if I invade this asshole, will this guy be able to get over here? Where are them forts? Does he not have forts? Can I probably just can't see them. Because if I can stack wipe his army before the sheeps arrive... Yeah, you know what? We're invading this asshole. Yeah, boy, he's getting impatient. Mercenaries! I'll have the cheapest you got. Some murks and a boy. Yeah, but it's always like that. Once again, steppe invasions of the non-steppe is an inherent thing to the steppe. It's not. But yeah, I mean, once again, I think the only truly extraordinary steppe people were the Mongol. Like they weren't different than any of the others. They were just. There's that saying, like the Mongols were just like everyone else, just more so. It's not a quote actually supposed to be about the Japanese. It's supposed to be about the Japanese. Or not the Mongol, I mean, it's supposed to be about Japan, but... Still. I think my point stands. Unit has low morale. Well, work on it. Yeah, we're definitely taking religious ideas, I think. We're gonna need it. If I'm gonna run off and conquer all these random places like I am. One thing I wanna check, how close are we to... Yeah, 8. Kelkar. Wait. They're a vassal? Oh no, that's not Grey Sheep. That's Grey Sheep. Yeah, so they're goblins too. I don't know if you can walk within this mountain. Maybe the dwarves can. I don't know if the goblins can. Barely know what a fucking goblin is, honestly. No, wait, goblins. Aren't those like... scuffed orcs? Maybe they're different than this. Yeah, I mean, there was a huge amount of negatives for humans, and I also really like the alcohol theory. I think it was a thing, but once again, I mean, settling down for humans was kind of awful. So the main reason that farming became the norm is not because a bunch of people settled down. It's because the few people who did ended up outnumbering the ones who did, and the ones who didn't just couldn't resist. Alright, it does not look like they have any castles, that's good. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that could have gotten really bad. Holy shit, that was lucky. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know about that one. God damn it, Green Force. No wonder I keep losing, charging into the mountains like a retard. Fucking hell. Now we just have to see if their friends can come over. I really want this gold province, and that would require full landing. Oh, actually not necessarily. I could just take these 2 provinces. I could leave this and this one alone. Bahari. I don't necessarily want to swarm my nation with goblins during the times of troubles. Yeah, could be interesting. Once again, if you're still looking to create an alternate history mod, I would almost do what Terry is doing. Instead of thinking too hard about the actual alternate history, you just make up whatever seems cool, and then you just retroactively justify it. Like, you know? I'm not saying that's necessarily what Terry did, but I'm saying, you know. Like, make an interesting mod that's different, and then... Why are you keep moving east? Are you playing as Germany? The Great Verne Ostsiedlung! Yeah! Yeah, I think we will just take this. We just got iron. Although iron is like barely worth more than wool, so it's really the gold I want. It really is the gold. Nah. I don't necessarily want to kill them because you know I could. You know, I would have an easier time finishing them off later if I just let them stay at least some strong, because hopefully then they won't get eaten by someone else. But yeah, let's do this. Get some coin. Honestly, that war paid for itself. Brilliant. Gold! How much gold? Ah! I'm not gonna lie, I am a bit disappointed by that. I honestly thought it would be more gold. Oh well. Is there more gold in these mountains? No more gold? Honestly, all that gold is gonna do is give me a bunch of inflation, probably. Maybe the game has a way to increase gold supply or something, I don't know. Yeah, now I definitely think we need like a fort in the region. I think I want it here. So yeah, you know what? I don't actually value this province, and I would prefer to just avoid having another rebellion, so yeah, you can just have autonomy, honestly. Let's try and make use of that feature while we can. Autonomy isn't as bad in this version of the game, right? Because, you know, autonomy in general isn't as much of a big deal like it is in Mayo in Texas. Now we prepare for war against the Ordnung. Human migration. Where are these people coming from, though? It says it's an internal migration. Biel Bielowieślin. Right, so the humans are fleeing this area to come to the main area. Yeah, this place fucking goblin now. Oh no, that was always goblin. Human minority. Well, that's not good. But I really don't want to lose tolerance of humans. That seems questionable. Also, we can have trade companies here? I guess we could make this like a trade outpost thing, but I'm not necessarily sure if I want that to be the thing. Because there is enough of my, sort of, the people of my religion here too, where that it's not necessarily a thing. Question your tolerance. Istalor wants me to get more of the... I can never tell if these things are actually worth it. Probably not, because I'm dirt poor. And I am intending to start a massive war just about now. So I'll say no, actually. Of course, a large reason that I'm making the money is all my taxes are going to the mercenaries, but this war has the danger of escalating, so I want to be a bit careful. I regret naming this general something stupid now. Should have named him after one of you. Oh, come on. I gave them thing. Why are they angry? There's no person that would help that out either. Oh. Alright. Yeah, conquering this asshole would be nice. Especially taking over the provinces he has that are my religion. I don't know what we're gonna do with the goblins. Maybe we can hire a bunch of grills to fuck the goblins. And then the children will be half goblin. And we can just do that over and over until the goblin heritage is gone. Isn't that what humans have historically, like, generally do in these fantasy settings? Humans are like the lamest race, but they have a tendency to outbreed everything else. I guess, okay, maybe goblins are the one of the few things that can outbreed humans, but I think goblins are rather different in this. They're not like Lord of the Rings goblins, they're like sort of nerd goblins. Well, I guess I called it. This guy's about to die. And this asshole has... Oh, they are dwarves! Oh. Man, I'm just gonna be drowning my nation in minorities. I hate how this game makes me make... Like, that sounds so bad. I'm like, oh no, not the minorities. This game kind of makes you think like that. So shit, these are some good provinces. Maybe we should integrate the dwarves. Supposedly that's a thing you can do. You can become good friends with the dwarves. I don't know. It's not much of a thing now, so I'm not going to focus my effort and time on like working on that. Let's instead try and make friends with the estate. Isn't that the same mission I had last time? Like, sure, I'll do the same thing again. Maybe this will be a decent time to get some more crown land. We need to prepare for that, though. Actually having some armies over here to deal with the potential fallout. I don't know how you're supposed to make all of the estates happy at you. Especially the fucking magisters. Alright, that was it. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Man, this navy is proving useful. And to think I deleted the whole thing last time. Well, the transport navy anyways. There we go. Now my allies want to join. Question is, do I want to call them all in? Probably not. No, I mainly want these two guys. Because the Magisterium and these guys want these two provinces, and so... I'd probably just be shooting myself in the leg if I did anything else, because, yeah. you wanted to be friends, you would not support my enemies. And as you do support my enemies, well, I have no choice but to deal with you, as they say. So we'll call in Moonhaven and Istalor. Do you have any major allies? Shit, I forgot he had a personal union over Dishak here. That has the potential to be dangerous. I don't know, I'm in the mood to be a bit risky. Says they will outnumber us, but I'm sure our big brains can help. And we could probably call in the Magisterium once I've taken control of this province. Whether or not I should, I do not know. Depends entirely on how many men these guys can bring. Really? They're gonna retreat? Damn it. I honestly thought I would get a snipe there, but I guess not. Ah, but they did just go over there. Okay, well, let's make sure we finish them off. No army for you. Because I intend to annex you. That is honestly half the reason for this war. Is to make sure I can get this shitty city without Vex getting bitchy at me. Oh crap, the Magisterium don't want to join? Maybe I do need Sugumber. Probably shouldn't risk it. Let's play it safe, actually. I'm gonna get an insane amount of aggressive expansion because of this war, so... And I've already put my troops on the places that I want, so... Having this guy in the war will help me with this asshole over there. Yeah. That green expulsion button.